On Saturday, the 27th of April, the streets of Hamburg, Germany witnessed what many have tagged as concerning when a large group of over 1,000 protesters gathered in Hamburg, Germany, calling for an Islamic state in the country, while clutching signs that declared, "Caliphate is the solution." The demonstration, which was organized by a controversial group known as Muslim Interactive, came as anti-Israel protests have intensified around the world. Israel's offensive in Gaza, which has killed thousands, has sparked global outrage, and many Muslim groups have repeatedly criticized Germany for supporting Israel amid the conflict. But what could this mean for Germany and the rest of Europe? Stay tuned to find out. In late April, Hamburg witnessed a significant demonstration as over 1,000 people took to the streets, with some holding posters calling for Sharia law and the establishment of a caliphate. The demonstration was linked to Muslim Interactive, a group labeled as extremist by Germany's domestic intelligence services. According to the group's social media, the protest aimed to counter the demonization of all Islamic life in Germany. "We will raise our voices together, inshallah," read a translated post on X, formerly known as Twitter, "together against Islamophobic reporting, both in recent weeks and in recent months," the post continued. The Hamburg protests occurred as anti-Israel demonstrations have increased worldwide, with the Israel-Hamas war nearing its 10th month. In the U.S., protesters at Columbia University, Harvard University, the University of Texas at Austin, and other schools have set up tents on their campuses to show solidarity with Palestinians. The war started on October 7, when Hamas terrorists attacked Israel during the Jewish holiday of Simchat Torah. About 1,200 Israeli civilians were killed, prompting a response from the Israel Defense Forces. The German government has responded, however, with Chancellor Scholz stating that the Islamist rally will be met with consequences. At a press conference with the Prime Minister of Montenegro on the Monday following the rally, Scholz said, "It is quite clear that all Islamist activities must be tackled using the possibilities and options of our constitutional state." He also added that any criminal acts would be prosecuted. German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser also promised to take tough action against Islamist terror propaganda and hatred against Jews. "If you want a caliphate," she added, "you've come to the wrong place in Germany." But what could this protest mean for Germany and Europe as a whole? The protest in Hamburg has sparked concern and alarm among many, and for good reason. The demonstration is an eye-opener that serves as a reminder of the growing threat of radical ideologies in Germany and across Europe. In Germany, the protest signifies a troubling rise in extremist activities. The visibility and scale of this protest, which was organized by Muslim Interactive, a group that has been labeled as extremist by German domestic intelligence, shows the urgent need for German authorities to address radicalization effectively. Although Chancellor Scholz's promise of consequences and Interior Minister Nancy Faeser's vow to take tough action against Islamist terror propaganda and hatred against Jews reflect a government keenly aware of the threats posed by such ideologies, these statements must translate into concrete actions to curb the spread of extremism. The potential for violence and terrorism is a primary concern. As extremist ideologies gain traction, there is a heightened risk of attacks within Germany. Past incidents, such as the 2016 Berlin Christmas market attack, have shown how deadly such threats can be. The call for a caliphate could foster parallel societies where individuals prioritize allegiance to a hypothetical Islamic state over their loyalty to Germany. This fragmentation could weaken social cohesion and erode trust between communities. It doesn't end there, as the protest highlights systemic issues such as poverty, social exclusion, and political disenfranchisement that can drive radicalization. Addressing these root causes is crucial. This is why it is important that German policymakers work towards creating a more inclusive society where opportunities are available to all, regardless of background or faith. Educational initiatives, community engagement programs, and economic support for marginalized communities could also play an important role in this effort. While the protest has sparked concerns in Germany, it is also a wake-up call for the rest of Europe. The continent is already battling with the challenges posed by terrorism, immigration, and cultural integration. And the spread of radical ideologies threatens to further fragment European societies, exacerbate existing tensions, and undermine the core values of democracy, equality, and human rights. One significant concern is the increased risk of violence and instability. As extremist ideologies spread, the likelihood of terrorist attacks grows. This means European countries, each with their own histories and policies regarding integration and counterterrorism, must collaborate to address this shared threat. The European Union's role in fostering cooperation among member states is now even more critical. The call for a caliphate also poses a risk of creating parallel societies within Europe. Such societies could operate with different sets of rules and norms, challenging the unity and coherence of European nations. This potential for societal fragmentation points to the need for robust integration policies that encourage a shared sense of identity and commitment to European values. Addressing the root causes of radicalization is essential, not just for Germany, but the whole of Europe. Many European countries face similar issues of poverty, social exclusion, and disenfranchisement that can fuel extremism. By working to alleviate these conditions, Europe can create environments where radical ideologies struggle to take root. Policies that promote economic inclusion, social cohesion, and political participation are vital in this regard. While the Hamburg protest has made it clear that there are significant challenges that need to be addressed in Germany and Europe, it also presents opportunities for growth and improvement. The protest has shown the need for decisive action against extremist ideologies and the importance of addressing the root causes of radicalization. By fostering inclusive societies, promoting open dialogue, and protecting democratic values, Europe can ensure that the call for a caliphate remains a fringe phenomenon rather than a mainstream movement. The future of Germany and Europe as a whole depends on its ability to navigate these complex challenges effectively. Through collaboration, resilience, and a commitment to shared values, the continent can emerge stronger and more united. Although it is a reminder of the ongoing struggle against extremism, the Hamburg protest also offers a chance to reaffirm and strengthen the principles that define European societies. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you have yet to do so. Be sure to hit that notification bell as well, because we have more videos that you cannot afford to miss on the way.